And welcome to Miss Jones Health Education Canvas platform. I am a ninth and 10th grade health and physical education teacher at Laurel High School, and I chose to focus my Canvas activities on health education. So if you look at the homepage for Canvas, you'll see that it has the welcome page for health education in ninth grade, what to expect with lessons, interactive activities, collaboration discussions, and getting started. It's pretty self-explanatory. This is also the same thing that you will see on the announcements page, where I have posted the same exact thing. Now, if you go into the modules page, you'll see the Getting Started tab with the same welcome message. So you cannot go wrong without seeing that. There's a teacher introduction page where I tell you a little bit about myself, about my family. If you have questions, you can always reach out. The course discussion, I have a discussion where the students would come in and have a discussion within each other if they have questions and need insight on the course or anything like that. If they haven't reached out to me individually, they can talk to their classmates. And then I have a student introduction. I would like them to do a screencast that introduces themselves, their hobbies and interests, what are they most interested in learning about, and a fun fact about themselves, just so I can get a little bit of a background and I can put a face to a name when I have the assignments being turned in as well. So this also gives them that technology aspect of using screencast. We also have the Canvas syllabus for health education. This will give the students the knowledge that they need to know for what to expect for health, the unit that they'll be covering, the different standards that we use for Delaware state standards, and the breakdown of each lesson that they'll be going through to finish the course. There are policies on here with the school policy, cell phone policies, attendance, grade notification, and just classroom rules as a whole. There's general course information with the class policies, discussion policies, what it looks like. This is how you're supposed to be in the health classroom, since it can be a little bit more of a touchy subject. The discussion policies, if there's discussions that have to be done, they have to make sure that they are posted and they respond to their classmates as well. The grading policy is in there, as long as far as helpful resources, citations, Canvas support, and the Glencoe Health Book is what we'll be using in the ninth grade health education curriculum. If you go into assignments, this breaks down for the 5 days that the students will be doing mental health. Day one is pretty simple. It's a discussion. I want them to have a discussion in detail. What do they think mental emotional health is? What comes to your mind? Positive. What do you see yourself in a positive way? And are you able to handle setbacks and challenges? This kind of gives them a chance to reflect on themselves and kind of gather how they feel about themselves and mental health as a whole. The next one is an About Me checklist. They'll go through the checklist and they will check off the statements that they feel pertain to them, and if they don't, they skip it and they can go back and review what they could work on, what areas of their life are they stronger in, and different things like that. So it's kind of like a little goal setting. Day two, there's a mental health presentation that they can look through on the Google Doc that I have. They can also refer to each of the assignments that they'll be doing. There's an IQ worksheet. where they'll be answering questions, true, false, or it depends on the certain statements that are being made about mental health. They'll work through that and turn it in. Then there's a mental health video that they will be watching. It's what is mental health? How does it affect certain people? Different scenarios that they would have to kind of dissect, and there are questions that go with that video as well. There's also stigma around mental health, and it's another video they'll be watching. It's a TED Talk, and they need to summarize what they learned from the speaker. They'll need to be specific when writing the short response as well. Day 3, they have another discussion, and this is when they talk about self-esteem. There's a self-esteem presentation that is linked to this, and they have another video they will be watching. It's a short film with questions to answer on this 20-minute short film, and they'll answer the questions fully. And then I would like them to create a poster or collage that resembles them and how they feel about themselves with their self-esteem. Mental Health Day 4, there's a matching quiz with the different mental illnesses they'll be going over. And this is where they'll start their mental health project. They'll pick a mental health condition, and they will then research about that mental health condition. And there will be many questions that ask about it. This is the organizer that they will be using. And once they're done with the organizer, they will then create a slideshow or a screencast explaining their slideshow on the mental illness that is on this list right here. We then will have a gallery walk where the students will have a 3-2-1, and they will be looking at each presentation that each person has turned in, and they will be doing 3 things they learned, 2 things they found interesting, and 1 thing that they still have a question about to turn it in as well for a grade. And day 4 or day 5, they have a mental health quiz where they will be answering questions and answering them right on here with short answers, multiple choice, different things like that that surround the mental health discussion. Grades are all right here, broken down. You will see how many points that they will have for each person that is in the class. And that is pretty much what sums up the health education in 9th grade with Miss Jones. Thank you.